And just like that, it's take two, Uncle BullCow in the building. All right, so I literally just touched the button on my phone, the record button, and something that was on the edge of the table, a little rubber ducky vase or something, fell, but it landed on the chair, and then all the water spilled out of it. Mrs. BullCow booby trapped me. No, just kidding. I don't know. She must have said it there last night. She was messing with her plants, and she probably just forgot about it, or she just didn't realize that it was that unstable. Anyways, guys, Melinda's extra hot. I haven't had this sauce in years. I don't know how I'm gonna like it. I used to love Melinda's back in the 90s. The story goes that they had a lot of their own organic farms, and they were processing their peppers fresher than now. All I know is that their sauce used to be amazing, and then I started over the years to not get them same flavors out of it. And so some people told me some things, and I don't know how accurate they were. Some breakfast tacos here. Let's get. We got a tasting spoon. We'll do a solo bite, and then we'll have some on some food, and we'll talk about orifice reducer on Melinda's. What kind of sorcery is this? We don't. Those go right in the trash. They're not allowed in my house. All right. See the pour. All right, good consistency. Smells good. It's got some heat to it, so it's somewhat deserving of the extra hot tag. Let's see how it is on some nice breakfast tacos here. There we go. All right. It's not bad. It's got decent habanero flavor. It just does not taste as good as when I was younger. And I know part of it is, I make craft sauces now, and I eat a lot of small batch stuff. So a lot of times commercial sauces will use like pre-made mash. They'll get imported Mexican habaneros that by the time they get here they're half rotten. Pay attention. Or they'll have preservatives in it. Let's read the ingredients with my handy dandy lightsaber. Habanero pepper mash. See, you can use pepper mash, but I prefer habanero to be the first ingredient. And their habanero pepper mash is made up of water, habanero pepper, carrots, onion, lime juice, vinegar, salt, garlic, citric acid, and xanthan gum. So they're using this. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't like when people use water and citric acid to acidify their products. I think there's a flavor loss there. In Jamaica, they use a ton of processed, like real lime, like that kind of lime juice. Citric acid and water. And I don't know if vinegar is expensive on the island. I don't know. But it's okay to put a little water in your hot sauce. Trust me. So your sauce isn't too vinegary and you want to thin it out a little bit. A little bit of water is fine. But I think it's taken away from the flavor of this. It's not bad. It's not bad. If it's if this is all I had, you know, but it just doesn't have a lot of flavor. I mean, you can taste the habanero in it to a certain extent, but it just doesn't have that punch, that fresh habanero taste that you'll get with some other sauces. So it's it's okay. All right, it's all right. Um, I'm disappointed because this used to be my favorite hot sauce. Not the extra hot in particular. I think the original Melinda's habanero. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna get into some other sauces here since this is what I'm doing. This is a good one. All right, so let's talk about my special announcement. Big announcement, whatever you want to call it. Tomorrow, I want you guys to tune in. Oh, that's flavor. Um, Tune in tomorrow. I'd say between 12:30 p.m. and 1 p.m. Okay, it could be a little bit earlier, could be a little bit later than 1, but I don't think it's gonna be much later. Tune in tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm gonna be or what I'm gonna be filming, but you guys are gonna want to tune in. I'll just give you a hint. Some people know about this, very few. I'm filming at a location tomorrow that I filmed at a year ago with Johnny Scoville, but I could not release the footage because there was someone else there filming, or multiples thereof, and I signed some NDAs in it, so I couldn't do it. But tomorrow, you guys will be able to see a kind of in-depth panorama view, and I'll be with some other chili heads. So I know there'll at least be 4 or 5 of us. You guys are going to know some of these people, and it's going to be an awesome day. It is National Hot Sauce Weekend, starting now or tomorrow. Monday, National Hot Sauce Day. Hulu drops Superhot, and it's going to be a great weekend, man. It's going to be a great weekend. National Hot Sauce Weekend. That should give you a hint of where I'm going. Mrs. BullCow has her pink light tethered with the other one, and I'm not climbing up there to try to shut that one off. So if I look a little bit rosy, mate, it's just the lighting. All right, so this is definitely no Marie Sharps. Me and my wife went to New York, and I think we didn't bring any hot sauce with us, or if I did bring a bottle, I ran out within a day. We went to New York. There we are. We're in a camper in the Adirondack Mountains. It's cold. We ended up going down into Fort Plain, New York. It's a little village, and there's an Amish store, and we went in this Amish store, and guess what they had? Melinda's. Now it was Melinda's original, and they were like $2 a bottle, and so I grabbed like 4 or 5 bottles, and that's what got us through. So every day on my breakfast, half a bottle. So we didn't have anything else, and I think the original's better tasting than this, by the way. But compared to Marie Sharps is better. I don't know. I wish somebody, if you know the answer why Melinda's went downhill, and it could be just commercialism. Of course they were commercial back in the 90s when I was eating it, but they didn't have as many sauces out, and it was probably still smaller batch. Guaranteed it was. You're talking 25 years ago, so, or longer. Yeah, 30 years ago. Damn it. Maybe not 30. Yeah. I mean, yeah, 30 years ago. Heck yeah. So whatever the case may be, Melinda's, they do have some good products out, and I'm not trying to bash them, but it's not Marie Sharp's. Marie Sharp's is the best commercial habanero sauce that you can get your hands on, and I will eat that stuff every day. If I don't have something else, I'm always reviewing sauces, so I don't always have Marie Sharp's, but when I run low on sauces, I buy Marie Sharp's, and I will pretty soon here. I mean, I have my own sauce. I make my own sauces, but I still, if I want something different, Marie Sharp's, my go-to commercial habanero sauce. This is decent. It's not bad. I'm gonna go in and try one more bite. I wanna give it its fair shake. I just really, you guys hardly, I don't think you've ever seen me really stop eating a sauce and go to another sauce. That shows you I'm not too fond of it. Um, Water, citric acid, xanthan gum, you know. Yeah. Then you need to just take the water out, the citric acid out, use vinegar, use more fresh peppers. Bam. That'd be a home run sauce. All right, guys. I'm going to get going. Yeah, hey, thank you guys. Listen, real quick. Make sure you smash that like button. Now, as big companies like this, it's not going to matter too much. But with these small companies, I want you guys to know, no matter what it is I'm reviewing, but these small hot sauce companies, I want you guys that are watching this video to know right now that I really appreciate you guys watching. It hurts me, man. Look at Johnny Scoville, good friend of mine. He'll review like the best hot sauce to come out in a year's time, right? Stuff is phenomenal. People are raving about it. And that video will not even hit 1,000 views. He's got 135,000 subscribers. That video will hit 300, 400. It'll slow down a little bit later in the day, pick up some more at night. And the next day, 900 views, 800 views. You see what I'm saying? And it's just because hot sauce reviews don't do well as far as views go. But I appreciate you guys. Anybody that watches Johnny's hot sauce reviews, my hot sauce reviews, other people, we just want you to know we appreciate you guys completely. This is my favorite thing. If you were to go with challenges, I love everything I do. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a challenge producer, hot sauce reviewer, pepper grower. Okay, I do everything when it comes to peppers, and I love it. This is my favorite. Hot sauce reviews are my favorite videos. That's what I enjoy doing the most, explaining the flavors, explaining the heat. I'm just a hot sauce head, but first and foremost, above everything. So we appreciate you guys that watch these videos. It helps. It helps. These small companies, you gotta understand something. I know what it's like to spend $100, $200 in 1 week shipping out free products for people to review, right? And we don't get a lot of sales from it, okay? There's been times where I've sent Johnny sauce, I've gotten 3, 4 sales. Other times I've gotten none or one. He's got a huge channel. There's other times where people sent me a sauce and my video only gets 80 views and they sell 3 bottles, you know? It's hit or miss, but no one's ever going to get the return back. We do it for the love of it. But we want you guys to support these small businesses, these small hot sauce companies. And so when you watch the video and you like it, that helps the algorithms recommend it to somebody else. That person may go on there, they may end up buying the sauce, or they'll at least get to see a review. If the sauce is bad, they won't go spend their money on it. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here for. Uncle BullCow freaking loves you. What?